You falling for that one or what?
Alright. That guy's re-subbed multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 months. See?
Yeah,
I knew that.
I didn't never want to say their
I've
name.
seen it.
Somebody's gonna clip it. They're gonna get me put in jail. Can't do that. Thanks for the sub.
Damien said he was playing Shadow tonight. He lied to me.
Did he actually tell you he was playing Shadow?
Yeah.
Quentin might be.
Well, I saw. Oh, maybe it's him who said it. I don't know.
Oh, the other one. It's the other one.
I just was like, oh, he's playing it, and then like I saw a Fable in his hand, and I was like, that's an interesting way to do it.
This is mirror. Brig always sound hot. What? Do I? I might. I don't know. I'm not. I can tell you that. I do not partake.
Well,
Don't say well like that.
well.
I'm gonna hit him. I can't do this. No. Dude, why am I getting... I'm just getting torched.
Yeah.
I just like...
Do you know who that is?
No.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Which one?
Snap Bolt.
No, I don't know who it is.
Snap Bolt makes videos. I'm pretty sure. They play Popper, I think.
That Bolt plays Popper and is bullying me on the web. I can't take this.
Yeah. I could be wrong. I'm like 95% sure, but like I'm down to take an L here.
Yeah. I've already taken 2.
Yeah.
So, it's fine.
Oh no.
Doesn't play Popper.
I'm out of
Yeah,
it.
now you're gonna have to go into tank.
I can't believe it. Never mind. I'm just making shit up now.
Yeah, you're just making stuff up.
It's because there's somebody on. I'm pretty sure there's somebody on YouTube that's like Snap Bolt MTG or something. I just thought that was you.
I mean,
Somebody on
it's
YouTube.
Bolt Snap Bolt _ MTG.
Yeah, somebody on YouTube. I'm pretty sure is like Snap Bolt or something, and they play like a lot of Popper. I thought, or I could be making that up.
You might be making it up. It'll be okay if you are though. But what do I know? Apparently, I'm high all the time. Snap Bolt. I've seen that guy. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Not crazy. It's just not the right person. No big deal.
Or it is, and they're trolling you.
Yes. Also true.
You never know.
I like that everyone asked me that though.
One and one.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gaslighting them. We're gonna make them spill the beans.
It's bad.
45 treat. Let me tell you, the whole sleeping is probably why I look the way I am all the time. I'm up till 4, and then I'm like generally waking up like I don't know earlier than I probably should be to come to work for like 12 hours, and then I do the same thing. So that's pretty cool.
Mm.
Bones, you kind of just got me with that one. I'm just
Yeah, now you
DL
don't.
there. I don't
Secret's
have a
out.
whole lot of choice.
Secret's out, dude.
So the Raven didn't die, but Terran didn't move his life total down. What a cheater.
Yeah, so it looks like really awkward now, because he played a second fetch or whatever. But like Damien also has a bolt and a pierce and the creativity, so I was like kind of down to like bolt the Ragavan, ice something on his end step, and then untap, try to like put 2 of them into play or 1 of them into play or something.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty silly now. Oh god, Darren snapped that off.
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable
So
about
fast
that.
he went.
That was so fast.
and to play tapped.
Wow. I think he was shortcutting it, then he realized he was on stream.
I'll get it. I know what you're going.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, snap, my bad, dog. Go. Yeah. I was gonna get him.
Oh, okay.
Look at him. He's a cheater, and YouTube's gonna get him for it. TJ, I think you should start cheating at our big events.
I do. I'm just bad at it. Yeah. Pretty unlucky.
Oh no!
Ow.
I do. I'm just bad at it. A lot of peeps in the store for FNM. I actually have no idea how many. I don't even know how the times work.
I think it was like 7.
7 maybe.
Yeah.
TJ and I are in here. TJ's
7 'cause
going.
Aaron got
You're
it.
going where?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky. You've told me like 7 times why you're going there. I just don't remember.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. Not worried. I'm in here. For however long this event takes. Or until I just close the stream and go to the gym with Hardesty. If I keep getting bullied, it might happen quicker than later.
You're just excited to see you.
Mm-hmm.
You're just excited to see you.
Yeah. Do I ever play FNM? Every now and then I do. I played not last week, but the week before, and I won. So was that because nobody? Did I play a real deck? I have no idea.
What?
We just have those weeks here where like nobody plays a real deck, and I think I queued up that week, and I won.
That's probably true.
Oh, is people getting sick? That sucks.
Dude, can we talk about what if Murktide, when it came into play, the counters to go on it were a trigger? Okay, that's all I'm asking for. Nothing
Yeah,
big.
can they just like
Nothing
not
big, bro.
enter as an 8/8?
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
What if it was a 3/3 that put 5 counters on it when it came into play? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little different, but reasonable.
Yo, I like that. That's a good guess. That's a good guess. So, Mikey Planeswalker underneath, but I'm glad you enjoyed the tournament. Hopefully, you feel like it was good enough to come back. Obviously, we have the other room that we want to be able to hold like the bigger events. I think it went fine. Obviously, we want to get some better tables over there and like maybe chairs. So that other room's kind of a little bit whatever. Right now, I think Kyle actually was going to contact the Wings Etc. people that make their tables. And you've ate there, like them tables are kind of nice, but it would also get our logo put in the middle of them. So that would be cool. But you got 9th. Oh no, you barely missed. Barely missed.
Stupid intentional draws, am I right?
Stupid intentional draws, yeah. Who let people draw in the tournament? That was actually a talk for a while. Was like, is there a way to prevent it? And we're like, no. Because like that does kind of take away some of it.
Well, how they tried to prevent it was they were like, oh, if you're first seed, you get play draw priority. And that was supposed to incentivize people to play. And we don't.
Yeah, you don't. And then they're like,
We don't.
man, I can't win because my opponent's always on to play first. And it's like, yeah, you drew twice. You're an 8th, like 7th, 8th. Like everybody else is going to be on to play against you.
Yeah.
So, oh no. I just hear you laughing, and
Me and Ryan talk about that all the time. What is this?
What?
Porcupine tree. Okay, me and Ryan talk about all this time. Is we'll show up to some of these Apex events, and every now and then there'll be like 12 people or something, and we're like, time to 203 into top 8.
To be fair, we say Apex event. That's not ours.
Yeah.
Our invitational series event.
Yeah, there's a couple of like series events, and like most of them are pretty big, but every now and then like a weekend goes on,
Random
like
Pioneer.
yeah, there's like an energy going on, so like not as many people show up, and then like we'll be like, me and Ryan are like, guess it's time to 203 into the top 8.
Yeah, 203.
Like, you think we can convince somebody to triple draw or no?
Yeah, you guys just like win your first 2 rounds, and then you go out to a restaurant, eat, because you know the next 3 rounds aren't happening. Last one in Columbus had 8. I think the lowest one we've had in our shop was the first one for this invitational series, and that was 55 people, which I would call that fine. Even our Pioneer one that we did actually had a lot, but we also kind of made it hard not to do it, because that was the same one the day before when we did it. We had the Modern tournament, and then we had the Pioneer RCQ after, which people just stayed up in the hotel because we got a discounted rate up there for them. So they just played both. That's Blood Moon and Fable. Oh no.
I think I won't be that guy. Feeling pretty dead, bro. He just picks it up. He's like, "Are we dying?"
Is Murktide everywhere in Ohio? Give me a second. I'll just go grab the paper.
Yeah, it depends on like what store you go to around here, but I think a lot of the Columbus area, like, so before like Modern changed recently, or I guess not recently, but like when we were back in like 2017, 2015, wherever that era was, like Columbus was just like, it was so much Tron and it was like so much blue white. And then I guess I just assumed that the people who played those just kind of gravitated towards Murktide. But there's usually like a decent chunk. Yeah, like I don't really get it.
What is it?
What they were talking about, I was explaining like in Columbus, there's like this random thing where like 2017, like 2015, 2017, we just had like Columbus was just like blue, white, and Tron all the time.
Oh, I think I remember you talking about that. You're like, I don't get
Yeah, it was just
why.
like, yeah, it was just absurd. Like if you showed up, you were just like, yeah, I just plan to beat those 2 and you're fine.
The blue white's sick if like one person in the room's playing it, or like 2 at max, depending.
Yeah,
on
then they get annoying.
But then it's like you go to time and you're like, why? And it's like that was the same problem with like the 4-color deck.
Yeah.
You're like, who's at time? And you're like, the 4-color meter over there.
Yeah.
Neither castle Emrakul yet, so they didn't win. And you're like, oh, okay.
I always make the joke every time I borrowed blue white from Brick, where I was like, oh, I can't believe Wapo's playing this Azorius Guildgate in his deck, and it's just another colonnade. Like, please.
Azorius Guildgate. So I got some of the stats on the weekend. We got our second biggest category is the other category, which means there was only 1 deck registered. But we had, of 77 decks that showed up that got submitted, 16 of them were Rhinos. 7 were Scam, and 7 were Murktide, sitting at 9% apiece. And then Hammer Time at 6, or about 8%, 6 decks submitted. And then Creativity was 6% at 5 decks submitted. So that was like kind of your top end for the most part. And then it goes 5% of 4-color Omnath. That says Tron something. I don't know what he wrote. Tron variants?
Tron variant, yeah, because there's somebody playing Mono Blue Tron here.
Yeah, but it looked like there should be in the others. Sure, I don't know.
He could probably post in the Discord, but he's got to type that up.
Yeah, but
it's written on a piece of paper.
We had 3 Merfolk decks, 3 Burn decks, 2 Asmo, 2 Control, which I would assume is blue-white Control, and then 2 Affinity, 2 Domain, and then 18% were in the others category, which I don't know if that's Tyler. Weren't there two Belcher decks there?
What?
No, never mind. That was
That was FNM.
that was FNM.
Yes, sir.
That was FNM. We had more Belcher in our FNM of 6 people that day than the 1K.
Was kind of absurd.
But yeah, Rhinos was definitely the deck you saw everywhere. I don't even know if Rhinos. I don't know what everybody was playing, but I only think like one Rhinos deck made top 8.
Yeah, only one. I'm pretty sure it was Randy, right?
Yeah, it was Randy. Max was on Doctor Sword Foundry, I think. I do not know what Deshaun was on.
Deshaun was
Joshua
on. Deshaun was on Hammer.
Hammer.
Deshaun was playing Hammer.
But I know like Ryan was Murktide, Scotty was Oh, he wrote him down right here on the side.
He was Karuga Scapeshift.
And yeah, so our top 8 decks were Murktide, Scapeshift, Mill, Merfolk, Rhinos, Hammer Time, Mono White Hammer Time, or specified different, and then Urza Thopter Blade. And there's not even a Siege Rhino in their deck. I don't get it. All these Rhino decks are just imposters. Why is this so zoomed in? Oh my god. Like,
I think it was Franklin. We were playing MTGO the other night. We were playing some Pioneer, and he like his enigmatic opponent like sacked a Fable and put a Siege Rhino into play, and he died to the trigger. And Franklin's like, I can't believe this.
yeah, anytime you can kill somebody with Siege Rhino, you have to concede both matches.
It's like, what time is it? I'm going to bed.
Is Rhino's a good deck? I mean, it's like a pretty well-rounded deck, I think.
Yeah, no, Titan said the best. Good enough.
Good enough. Yeah.
Good enough.
It's good enough. It kind of has all the cards that can answer everything, but also trample on your Rhinos being really good. Just like, it's laughable how good it is, apparently. Dude, there's all Terrence cards if you want blue-red ones. You're not into that? Yeah, it's pretty consistent doing what it does. They're generally always putting Rhinos in on turn 3 or attempting to. My opinion, living in's a lot easier to hate out than Rhinos is. Because living in, you can just like play some amount of graveyard hate, and that's generally enough to get there. But when you're playing against Rhinos, like, you randomly have to deal with them just like hard casting their stuff, which is a lot easier because they can make treasures. Wow.
Yeah, Mikey's like, deck's laughable. It's just like playing blue-white against it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, that sucks. I have 3 mainboard Chalice. It's just like...
That's how I felt. There was that series of time when I just kept showing up to all the Apex events with blue-white, and I was just doing well because like everyone was still playing Rhinos for some reason.
Yeah, you're
I
just
just
like...
walk in the room and be like, okay.